चुनाव आयोग की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हो रही है, वो अब हमें बताएंगे कि कितना मत प्रतिशत आज मतदान हुआ। आइए चलते हैं।
To brief you about the highlights of the first phase of Lok Sabha elections and the Assembly elections held today. I'm very happy to inform that the first phase of election has been successfully concluded. In some of the polling stations, still there are some people who are in the queue and voting, but by and large, it has been concluded. The elections were concluded in a peaceful manner, barring few sporadic incidents. You are aware that the Lok Sabha election 2019 are being conducted through 7 phases. Today was the first phase, and the next phase will be held exactly 1 week later on Thursday, that is April 18th. I would like to take opportunity to thank millions of voters who came forward to vote despite their numerous difficulties, especially the persons with disability and senior citizens. Let me also convey my appreciation for lakhs of polling officials for carrying out the task of conducting election despite difficult terrain, weather and trying circumstances. Just give you a highlight of today's phase of polling. The notification for the first phase of Lok Sabha election was issued on March 18th. Till yesterday, notifications have been issued for first 5 phases of elections. The notification for the 6th and penultimate phase of election will be issued on April 16th. The last and 7th phase will be notified on April 22nd. All notification for all phases in the 4 states with simultaneous assembly elections have been issued. The first phase of the election spanned 91 parliamentary constituencies spread across 20 states and union territories. The size of electorate for the first phase of elections was 13.97 crores, of which the women electors were 6.87 crores. Electors of the third gender were 7771, and the person with disability electors were over 14 lakhs. The first phase of election was conducted from 1.7 lakh polling stations across 20 states and union territories. The number of contesting candidates conveys the strength and vibrancy of the electoral system. In the first phase, a total 1,239 candidates were in the fray. Polling commenced at 7 a.m. Except Nizamabad, which was at 8 a.m. and it closed at various time frame depending on the places and the difficulties. It was extremely heartening to see that voters enthusiastically queuing up outside the polling station since early morning. Women also came out in a large number, and my special thanks to the person with disabilities whose participation made this election inclusive and accessible in real sense of term. Today, polling has concluded completely in as many as 10 states and union territories. These are Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, Telangana, Uttarakhand, Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. 10 states have concluded their first phase of elections. These states are Assam, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jammu and Kashmir, Maharashtra, Manipur, Odisha, Tripura, West Bengal and Uttar Pradesh. 16 states and union territories are yet to begin their polling. As far as the assembly elections are concerned, the polling gets completed today for the states of Andhra Pradesh, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Odisha concluded its first phase of polling for the assembly election being held simultaneously with the national elections of the parliament. The second phase of the polling for the Lok Sabha election will be held on Thursday 18th, wherein voters of 97 parliamentary constituencies in 13 states and union territories will cast their ballot. Of this, Manipur, Tripura, Puducherry, Tamil Nadu would complete their electoral process by the second phase, and so in all 14 states and union territories, would have completed their polling by the second phase. Now, I would like to thank all the state machinery of the poll-gone states and union territories for their hard work. Also, as I told, all the general observers, police observers, expenditure observers who had been deputed for this phase, the nodal officers of different departments who have worked to provide support to the electoral process. We would also like to thank all other stakeholders, namely the political parties, candidates, and last but not the least, the media, both print and electronic media, in the exercise of the Festival of Democracy. Now, I would like to give you a snapshot about each state which has gone for poll. Andaman and Nicobar, to begin with. It's a single parliamentary constituency consisting of 3 districts. The poll was scheduled in the first phase on single day, which is today. The number of voters was merely 3,17,878, and it included 593 service voters and 1,749 persons with disabilities. The elections were held in 407 polling stations, and in total 15 candidates were in a fray with 1 female candidate. The turnout for Andhra Pradesh has been 70.67%. Sorry, Andaman and Nicobar. Sorry. 70.67. 70.67.
70.6.
Yeah. Andaman and Nicobar. Yes.
What's the previous turnout?
Previous turnout was all. I will just give you the figures. Let me complete. Let me complete all the states one by one. Then we go to Chhattisgarh. About Chhattisgarh, again, I would like to say that the poll today was for 1 parliamentary constituency of Bastar, consisting of 8 assembly constituencies. In Chhattisgarh, there were in total 13,79,133 voters, and total number of candidates was 7. The poll was conducted in total 1,879 polling stations situated in 1,648 polling station locations, 1,648 locations. In that, we used 1879 control units, 1879 BUs, and the VVPAT in the same number. For this selection, we had deployed 2 general observers, 1 expenditure observer, and 1 police observer. There are 468 micro observers who were deployed, and in total, more than 8,200 polling personnel were deployed. The CPF, the Central Police Force, was deployed at each polling station, and there were also other alternative arrangements were made, like webcasting, deploying micro observers, or the combination of some other factors. Webcasting was done at 260 polling stations. About some of the incidents about Chhattisgarh. By and large, it was peaceful, barring few incidents. You are aware that in Bastar, which had 5 security personnel along with the MLA was killed in Dantewada. Commission took special strong security measures to ensure fear-free polling in this area. Voters in great number fearlessly used their franchisee in Shamgiri polling station the turnout was about 77% in this polling station. 7%. Yeah. Shamgiri. No, not today. No, it was totally free.
77% is not overall.
77% is what it has been learned so far. Maybe some little bit of variation. I am talking of this particular polling station where the incident happened. Yeah, Shamgiri. For overall percentage, I'll give you. Then the LWE tried to hinder the polling process through the IED blast between Karsagaon and Dantewada in Narayanpur, targeting polling party, but due to special security measures, no injury and no casualty took place. Then polling completed successfully under the high security despite intervening activities of the LWE, like pasting posters, declaring poll boycott in some of the polling stations. Amid the atmosphere of fear and violence of LWE elements, the polling personnel, having full faith in election machinery and security forces, were committed to their duty. District force and the CPF from Bedre and Bizapur, in their joint area domination, apprehended 4 Maoists with their weapons and posters. And then another was that another incident where they tried to block the road between Dornapal and Jagargunda near Devarpalli, but still their efforts were not successful. It was immediately cleared by the security forces and the poll process was completed. So at the moment we have the knowledge of.
तो चुनाव आयोग की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस चल रही है। चुनाव आयोग का कहना है किस तरह से जिस तरह की परिस्थितियां थी उसमें पूरे चुनाव कराए गए हैं। पहले चरण का मतदान सुचारू रूप से पूरा हुआ है।